Ahoy, Rock Raiders! This is Slugger, and I hope you brought your sea legs today.
Train as a sailor.
Let's cast off! Today we are looking at set 4920 Rapid Rider. Bandit is the crew's resident bosun, and he brought both a buzzsaw and scanner to explore the underground rivers today. This set also contains an energy crystal and a boulder to go with it. Nice. Because it occupies a similar piece count, I think comparisons to last episode's Hover Scout are inevitable, but let's see how they stack up. Unlike the Hover Scout, this set focuses its pieces into one main build rather than splitting them up between two. This allows the Rapid Rider to take up a significantly larger footprint comparatively, partially helped by this large gray ski piece, which was a new mold introduced in 1999. And it's a mold LEGO still uses today. This ski piece earns its keep with the Rapid Rider, as I couldn't see any other contemporary brick-built approach getting the job done. I think this is a prime example of a justified introduction of a new mold, and its longevity seems to agree. I do think some sort of side build would have been nice here, but ultimately, I doubt it would have been worth the increase to the part count and the price. The Rapid Rider also features a few staple parts of the Rock Raider series: the rear bucket for hauling cargo, the twin headlamp builds for illuminating the cavern, and the front louver slope, which actually constitutes the only turquoise element in this set. In fact, when it comes to palette choices, I feel the Rapid Rider makes the cut, though not with flying colors. As I alluded to earlier, turquoise is largely absent here, and that can be a deal breaker for sets in this theme. It also may be safe to assume these grille pieces along the side were supposed to be chrome, as seen in the PC game manual, but were likely switched to light gray in order to save a few bucks. That's a shame, but an easy fix if you have the extra parts. While we're at it, here are a few other recolor options I think could work. Just like the Hover Scout, the Rapid Rider contains 3 alternate builds on the back of the box. The first is a familiar looking catamaran design that the picture suggests may be deftly suited to handling tougher waters. The second is a very small flighted transport that appears to create a gravity well behind it in order to tow energy crystals to their final destination. The final build, a mid-sized jetcraft, earns the unique accolade of being impossible to construct with the pieces included. This vehicle requires a pair of 1x3 dark gray slope bricks that are not present in the Rapid Rider.
You need to use a Rapid Rider.
This is unfortunately the result of the promotional photography using prototype pieces in their builds, and is not at all exclusive to the Rapid Rider's box. What is interesting though is that they actually did go back and adjust the photo on the front of the box with the correct parts, just not the alt builds. Huh. It's a shame because I think this vehicle is the best alt build of the 3. I like its distinct silhouette created by the elongated nose. It's a unique look for Rock Raiders. In total, however, I can't really recommend any of these alt builds, so here's one of my own design. In my opinion, comparisons to the Hover Scout are not all that favorable for the Rapid Rider, especially considering this was the more expensive set of the 2. Sadly, the Rapid Rider is just the tip of the iceberg of what could have been a cool direction for the theme to explore, traversing the vast labyrinth of underground rivers. It stands alone, however, and as a result, it is a bit of an oddity that is hard to display with the other sets. I'm sure if Rock Raiders had received a second wave release, we would have seen at least one other aquatic vessel, but it wasn't in the cards. I will say that adding the Hover Scout to this set helps mitigate its weaknesses, and the 2 play quite well together. Luckily, they are inexpensive, so seeking both out would be my recommendation. On its own, the Rapid Rider leaves a bit to be desired, and its unique nature is a double-edged sword. Notably, there are no rare or exclusive parts in this set, so you may have enough pieces in your own collection to build the Rapid Rider. I do feel it to be a worthwhile build, even if it is niche. So, that will wrap things up for today. I've been your host, RR Slugger, and I hope to see you next time for some high adventure deep underground.